So a very simple definition of mindfulness is knowing what's happening while it's happening. And what I mean by that is knowing or having an awareness of thoughts that are arising in the mind, feelings and sensations that are emerging in the body, and everything that's going on in our external environment. And when we have a heightened awareness of that, it means that we have got the power to have a bit more control over how that may be influencing our behaviours, the way we act, the way we feel. It then allows us to make wiser choices in the moment of how to respond skillfully to whatever it is that's emerging. And we start to be able to get a much better awareness of what's happening in the body in terms of the body-based sensations and signals that are giving us maybe signals about feelings, emotions, and sometimes how those can affect the way we think and the way we act and how we connect with our relationships. So mindfulness very much is about enhancing our awareness of that, being present more often, and noticing some of the aspects that occupy our minds, some of the constant chatter that moves through our mind, and really starting to see that for what it is, not getting too attached to all the stories. And then gradually over time with the practice of mindfulness, it starts to really take hold in our life in a way where we start to worry less, we start to get less sucked into fearful narratives of the mind, we start to be able to stay present around people more often, which again is something that in our very distracted world, because technology has kind of had a very big influence on our lives, learning how to be able to regulate our attention and keep bringing it back to being present is something that is a very important skill, because if we can't be present around other people, then we're not able to connect with them in a deep way that elicits trust in relationships and good, good sort of loving connection. So mindfulness really just plays into all of that, and I guess it's a life skill. It helps us to be our best in as many moments of the day as possible.